I, today being a year that Bob has passed away, I just like to share a few memories that have still remained in my mind and which are very difficult for me to erase. It's been a year today that Pop has gone and left us. I was in total shock and disbelief. I just could not believe that he had gone and I wouldn't be seeing him anymore. Not a single day has gone by without me thinking of him, whether I'm at home or at sea. The news has still not sunk into my head, and I don't know when it's going to be, when I'm going to get over it. Because I firmly believe that Pop did so much good that he did not deserve to go so soon. Pop had his bad habits, yes, but I believe he was more good than bad. Every morning my landline would ring at 8 o'clock without fail, and that was the only number he remembered without having to look at his telephone book. And morning he would ask, "Where's Kaden? Give Kaden the phone." And Kaden would come and then he would chat with him. Then later on he would talk to Carrick and they would talk about the news, ask Carrick, what's news, Carrick? And they would talk about the news and Carrick would give him the latest news. And then they would talk about Corona, and then before he put the phone down it was pray for China, Carrick. When I was in school, I played football. I had the best boots because he used to always bring the best boots, and all my classmates were in awe. They just could not believe I had such good boots. When he was down, he would always make it a point to come and watch our football matches, and there he would be whistling from the side like my second coach. Be here, put it, go there, go here, go there. And yeah, after our matches, the boys would be so happy Uncle Willie has come. Why? Because they could get snacks, cold drink, and they would be in for treat. Same way when I grew up playing matches on Subari Talao, he would be standing there on the ground on the sideline, doing the same thing. Go here, go there. Then when I'd come home, he would say, I would ask him, Dada, how's the match? And he would say, you don't play better than your father. That's why Mama used to come to watch me playing. Going back, when I was in the 9th standard, it was the month of October. When I came back with my results, it was the 10th standard results, the 9th standard results, and I had not done well in my exam, and he gave me such a beating that I brought Mama to tears. Mama then asked him, why you beat him so much? And he said, not because of his marks, but because how black he had gone playing in the sun. Going back, when Clotty and I got married, he was there for us on our wedding day, seeing that food was served to every look and corner, and that everyone left the wedding satisfied. When he came up to me after the wedding, he said, Chets, the boys have done an excellent job, and I knew exactly what he meant. Because that was how he was, Pop. You would see that everybody was properly tipped, be it anybody. For that matter, when we went out by car, took a driver, or somebody came home visiting with a car driver, he would make sure that the driver is properly taken care of. He would have meals, ensure meals he's being given, some cold drink, juice, meals, everything. When I came back to visit him, I had to always make sure, that his I had brought his cigarettes and his chocolates, because if I did not bring it, his face would become so small, and then he would not talk. Is that? But I knew he loved the chocolates and his cigarettes. Even he used to always say, "I will leave your mother, but I will never leave the cigarettes." I remember last year on Father's Day, I was in quarantine in Mumbai with hotel, and I had got a parcel, so I arranged somebody to come and take it home. Being Father's Day, I sent it home, and Pop was not at home that day. He had gone for his normal round walk to the ground. So the guy gave the parcel home, and he came. And when Pop returned back home, he saw the cigarettes and the chocolates, and he said, "Who came?" So Mama fooled him and said, "Chelston came, your son came." Saying what? He couldn't wait for a little while even. Saying no, he's in quarantine, Mama told him. But when he had already opened the packet. By the time he had already gone, passed away, the packet was almost half cigarette carton. And that same day when I spoke to him in the afternoon, he's telling me, "Oh, you couldn't wait, you couldn't wait." I said I played on with it, saying, "No, I had to come now on quarantine, I have to come back." But I saw him munching his chocolate, the Cadbury's over there while he was talking. Like a small baby would munch, keep the Cadbury's and munch away. When we moved to Borivali, every weekend he would visit us without fail when Caden was small. And then the boys knew when he came in, where he'd put his legs up, they would bring his cold drink, Coke, keep in the morning. Later on, when Clotel and I used to tell him, "Dada, where you're going? The trains are so crowded." He would say, "Are, I go in handicap." So you should tell him, "Hey, how you are handicapped? You're not handicapped." Show. Then he would show how he would be handicapped. And then we'll say somebody would catch him. We would tell him somebody would catch him. He would say, "Who's going to catch me?" And he would remove his senior citizen card and show us. Time to leave, he would ask. He would say, "Caden, action." And then Caden would say, "Papa, don't go," and start crying. Which brought such a big smile to his face. And when he knew we were coming to Bandra, oh my God, that was the end. He would continuously call when you're leaving, what time, this, that, on the way. He would say, "What's your ETA, where are you?" And he would make sure, okay, when we got close, the gates were open so that the car could come right near the door. Whenever we visit Bandra now, we think of that thing when there's no Pop around to do this for us. That's why Simple is not the same. Bandra is not the same. And we only boys we all say, if only Dada was there. Pop and Mama spent a good 1 month in Jan 21, Caden's communion time with me. And that was the last time I really spent some time with Pop. It was Caden's communion time. And knowing how fussy my Dada was, I would ask him the previous night, "Pop, what's for breakfast, lunch and dinner?" And he would say, "Anything." Okay, then he would say, then we would order, we would ask him, "Pop, what do you eat?" He would say, "Nothing, I'll only taste." And when the food came, he would just taste little from everything, which would make us so irritated. When we ask you, you say you don't want anything. But that's how he was, like to taste everything. So much so that one day we used to order from this restaurant down, and we used to order this chicken fried rice. He came up and he said, I asked him one day after eating, "Pop, how's the fried rice?" Like, this is boiled rice, this is not fried rice. Okay. Few days later, I brought chicken fried rice again, and he relished it. I asked him, "Pop, how was the fried rice?" He said, this is fried rice. Little did he know that that day I had brought from Cliff's Corner. Only the Borivali people will know where's Cliff's Corner, near the taxi stand, the roadside cart. And he enjoyed that food. Yeah, Pop loved doing his things, modifying his things, modifying. He used to do a lot of modification on his previous day's food, so much so that either it would be full of oil or the kitchen would be full of smoke and nobody could enter in over here. Even the boys used to say, cough and say, Papa, what you're doing? He spent a good 1 month over there. He used to go to the taxi stand where he made a lot of friends over here. Lot of friends, and they chat this, that with him. And so much so that later on after he passed away, I told him Dada passed away, and they were all in shock. Bob always wanted to go for a picnic with his family, just Mama, Dada, Drayton, myself, our families. And I'm sure that if he was around this time, would have been an ideal time. This month of May, April, May would have been the ideal time for us to go as a family. But I'm sure he's looking at us from top and say if we should have done this a long time ago. When we went for our holiday now this time, we remember Pop that he would see that everything would be taken care of and everything was in order when we came. He used to always say, I am the shepherd and y'all are the sheep. Without me, what y'all could do? Same way he kept telling Mama rather, you need me. Same way to come from Borivali come to Bandra to Borivali, or going from Bandra to Palawa. You need the shepherd. Pop did not like hospitals, so much that he always said, when I fall sick, you don't take me to Holy Family. Don't take me to Holy Family. So when Mama called me that day, he was not well on the 26th of June. He said, Dada's not well, where do I take him? I said, take him to Holy Family. She said, no, he didn't like Holy Family. I said, okay, take him to Leelavati. And then after that, the sequence of events that followed are still, keep playing in my mind like, a video in playback mode. Yes, Pop and I had our disagreements a lot. But we never fought or for over things amongst ourselves. But he always fought for other people, because he always tried to make someone else happy and he was fighting for someone else's happiness. When I walk into that house now, and I see his smiling face on that photo frame, which was put in such a way that he can see everybody walking into that house, and he knows, yes, somebody is coming, and symbol is always full, and Mama will never be left alone. It's a different feeling. That frame was put in such a way so he could see everyone coming, but unfortunately he cannot check his bags, which you would love to do when everybody walked in with your bag. Hey, what you brought in the bag? Let me see. Symbol is not the same and will never be the same. No, in house again. Arguments, irritating Mama, are gay, pray for China, and no one looks better than your father. Yes, I can say that no one looked better than you, Pop. That is why you were handsome when you were young, and when you were at your age. That is why we made sure that you looked handsome when you left us. You always gave us the best, and till we meet again.